I'm thrilled to be in front of you now. Just honestly thrilled to be with Ben and Emily Roberts.
That means a lot to us.
Carolina Story.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Now, you've had a pretty good run. You've had your album, which is called Home.
Mm-hmm.
It was like number 2 on iTunes.
We weren't expecting it. We didn't have a publicist or anything, just through our grassroots touring. We had kind of our touring schedule that we had kept pretty heavy for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It debuted at number 2. When we woke up and it was at like 100 and something, I was like, wow, I wasn't even expecting it to even be on the. And this is just iTunes singer-songwriter chart, but it went all the way to number 2.
And we're just so encouraged because people, word of mouth, that's what it was. It was just word of mouth, Facebook, all social media, just trying to get it higher and higher the whole day.
Now, and then you got some songs placed on television, on CW's Heart of Dixie, MTV's Teen Mom, and then
Dr. Drew's Celebrity Rehab.
Celebrity Rehab.
Hey, we'll take what we can get, man.
Yeah, and it was Heart of Dixie that recently showcased someone else.
Yeah, they played someone else.
Well, that's a good one.
You got something that we hide behind those whiskey smiles.
It's like a dream come true for each of your songs. You know, you have dreams for your songs.
Little babies, 12 babies. We
have dreams for them, and then all of a sudden, there's this whole other personality that comes about it. I found that with Doug Moore. He's
my God.
Dan Dugmore.
He's Dan Dugmore. When you hear him,
you hear his style.
Dan Dugmore.
That's right.
What, Ben has a man crush on him.
Yeah.
Well,
pedal steel's my favorite instrument
right?
of all time. And
that's a tough instrument to play, and people who play it well,
man,
you just get out of the way.
Yeah.
When we were mixing, Blake would let me hear the mixes, and I'd say, well, can we just turn the pedal steel up a little more?
We all got problems, the same blood in our veins. When we try to work it out on our own, we'll go insane. Oh, it's harder now to find some kind of peace of mind, but I will have you know you're not alone. If we could only see past ourselves, then we could finally see someone else.
You all been married for
We just celebrated 4 years.
On June 13th.
And now y'all fight.
Oh, I don't know what she's thinking still hanging around, but she's,
Y'all fight, and how do you handle that, Emily, with Ben being never wrong?
Oh, that's what he thinks, right? Man, it's one of those things that we work together, we live together, we're together all the time.
All the time.
And so
Got to find the balance.
I would always get mad at Ben. I said, Ben, I'm not your coworker right now,
Yeah.
Because it is.
It'll be 9 o'clock at night, and I'm going over, because up until now we've done all of our own booking and stuff, and I'm going over business stuff at 9 o'clock at night, and she's like, "Can we just be Mr. and Mrs. Roberts tonight?" And so,
We all want an empire, call our home. We have built it, searching for a home. Can you hear me? I already know we ain't perfect, yeah, we can go. Oh, it's harder now to see the forest for the tree. One day we'll find our way through these woods.
Perform. Your voices together are magical together.
Thank you.
What is it that you discovered that was better with you guys being married and performing together?
I would say, when Ben and I met, we met in Memphis at college, at a school called Visible Music College. And I was doing my own thing. He was doing his own thing. And he started helping me a little bit because I was, at that point, learning how to play guitar. And so he was like, oh, let me show you how to do this and that.
Kind
I
of
learned
backing
later
vocals,
he's not a very good teacher.
Well, not only that, but I wasn't trying to be in your band. I was trying to marry you.
Yeah. was one of those things that he was going to always kind of be in my shadow, and that he was okay with that. But as our relationship progressed, I felt like he should come up beside me and it be a full-on duo thing. And that was back in 2008.
Yeah. And
band formed on a camping trip in North Carolina, and that's where we get the name Carolina Story, because it was first thought of in that state.
For sure.
Boy, it's a good story.
Man.
If we could only look inside ourselves, then we could finally find someone else.
The bands today are like tribes. They're like families, and they're big, and it's good to have that. One of the things that drew me to Nashville just to do whatever it was that I wanted to do was just the community of people who were willing to help you out. They didn't know who I was, but they would point me in the right direction, and it wasn't anything about competition.
We'd be here all day if we started listening to people that we have to thank for taking us under a wing when we got it to Nashville, and it's still happening.
Well, that's good. Carolina Story, your website?
CarolinaStory.com. Made it easy on them.
I love that. When can we expect your new record to come out?
September, hopefully.
It'll be in September, early-ish September. We'll be announcing that probably pretty soon.
When can I expect to be the first one to play something off the new record out of everybody?
We'll try and get it to you as soon as we can.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ben and Emily Roberts, Carolina Story. Thank you very much.
Thank you.